Morning. I'm going to share with you how to set up your pen to be lathed. This is the mandrel. This is this metal piece here, this brass ring. You take the brass ring off and then you slide on one of the little silver bushings, and then your wood blank, another bushing, your wood blank, a bushing. And then you tighten this up really tight, making sure that these are in alignment so that the grains of the pieces of wood that you chose line up well, because that's the way your pen will then look. The bushings are keeps you away from these two pieces, so your knives don't touch these. And then it also gives you an idea of just how far you need to go. So the goal for this is to round this off. You're going to round this off, and it's going to, since this is going to be spinning real fast, it's going to round off the entire spot. And that we keep this a little higher than that, and we don't go all the way down to the bushing or below the bushing, but just near the bushing, and then we're done with the carving part. I'm just going to get you started on how this all gets set up, and then you'll continue to carve it. Because the next step after that is to use sandpaper to smooth it down and get it to its final shape and get it to its final size. Remember, these are thin pens, but as you've seen my pen, it was a fat pen as well. So anything's fair game on this one. And again, first time you've done it, so you know it's your first go. All right, so let's set this up in the lathe. We'll put this end piece in here, and all of these pieces move around, slide around, and they have these handles. So this is called the live end. I think it's called the live end. Okay, and we stick that in the hole on this end of it, and then we tighten it down with that handle. We can make some adjustments over here with this, and it'll tighten down till it's done. Till it's tight. The tool rest has to be parallel to your cutters, to your project, okay, and not too far below. So we want to be able to catch this, but we don't want to have our knife to get cut underneath it. So parallel and relatively close, and then we're going to tighten that down. Okay, tighten this foot down, and then you can also make adjustments with this, so this can go up, lower, or higher, depending on how you're feeling about the part, and later on we will end up taking that off. So I'm going to set it about there now, keeping it straight up against, along with that piece of wood. Okay, and that should be done. Okay, so now we're going to take a chisel. So this is the first chisel that we're going to start with. This is the one designed to take off quite a bit of wood. It's got a curved edge here, but this part is pretty sharp. Okay. The hand position is two-handed, and on this side there's a notch on the tool rest. So you put your finger, your forefinger, your first finger under the notch, and then you hold the rest of the knife blade like this. And by doing this right now, I see that my tool rest is a little too high, so I'm going to adjust that. Loosen this up. And just drop it down a little bit. Okay. All right. The tool rest has a little bit of an angle, and you kind of want to keep that angle. And then you move this by moving your body. So I've got this held back here. Okay, wherever it feels comfortable, and then you just move your body. So you're kind of tipping from one leg to the other, okay? And that'll make some really nice fine cuts. If you're moving your arms, you're gonna move this around a bit, but if I just hold this in one place and move my body, keeping my finger under the blade and in this notch here, then I'm gonna be able to take some wood off. Now go slowly, approach the wood slowly. You don't want to grab it and have a big chunk taken out, or your tool taken out of your hand, okay? All right, on this side, there's a power switch. Okay. Over here is your speed. So you want to get it close to 2,000 RPM. That's rotations per minute. And this one is set now, it's speeding up to 1962. It's still increasing its speed. So now it stopped at about 1,979 RPM. There's a silver knob on the side near the power button that you can turn to increase or decrease the speed. All right, so two hands, index finger in the rest. Okay, now I'm going to start on one end. Start on this end. I'm just going to start taking off some wood. And since I still have that, it's still square, it's going to take off some. It may stop in its spin a bit. But as soon as it's round, then we're in a good spot. All right, so a little bit on the edge, going all the way to the edge. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop this because it's not quite tight enough. So, turn it off. Okay. I need to see if I can tighten this in place. I'm going to be able to. All right, so I'm going to loosen this up, slide it back. Okay, it'll be forced in here, and so there's a special tool on this side, right here, and you push it through the end of the silver thing right here, and you pop it. You pop that out, it taps the bottom of that. So I need to tighten this up because it got loose. Oh, it's really loose. Okay. Really tighten that down. Tighten that down. But you can see that that blade started to take off the edging here. I would have gotten more off. I haven't even started on this side, but more would have come off if this had been not come loose. All right, back to, okay, put that back there. Hole, okay. You'll see the hole when you get here. All right, slide this back over. Okay. Tighten this down. Give it a turn. Okay. So that should be tight. That should be in the same place. Nothing else needs to be changed. Turn it back on. Grab our knife here. Oh, now the speed is up a bit. It's over 2,000. You know, the number doesn't really care. It's more about, I mean, it matters in the sense that we will turn it down when we sand, but to be around 2,000 is fine. All right. Here we go. Again, two hands, finger and the thumb in that rest there. Moving my body, not my hands. Moving my body. There we go. Now I'm getting some good. You can always turn it off to check your work, your progress. How you doing? Okay. I'm going to start on this side now. And just rocking from one foot back to the other. Okay, keeping my shoulders in place. Okay, stop it and take a look at the progress. So, still haven't quite got it to be round yet, but that'll take a while. So, I'll keep working on this and you can get started on yours. Thanks for watching. Have fun.